What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl. So it's happened. I've hit 200. I look pretty good for 200, don't I? That was just a really bad dad joke. I'm not even a dad. Makes it all the more weird. I've been in the VC for a little under 2 years now, and the friendships that I've made, the people that I've connected with, thank you all for interacting with me and watching my videos, for supporting me, especially this last year. Last year was pretty rough, and between my cat getting really sick and then my vehicle going south as well, the VC was really there for me, and thank you all. Thank you all for your friendship. Thank you for commenting on my videos and watching my videos. It's really, really cool, tight community that we have here. So I've hit 200, and I want to do a contest. And in the midst of talking with Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, just through the comments, and then later on, a few weeks later, I think Hannah, the Omaha introvert, she and I talked a little bit on the kind of same subject, and I thought that maybe this would be kind of a cool contest. So let me share Brandon on Noble Records contest, his 750 contest video. He showed one of the first records that he had when he was a kid, and he held up the record. It was a 45, and I immediately recognized the label, and I associated a song with that label, and I'm like, huh. And I was like, I bet you that song is this. And sure enough, it was. It was kind of crazy. And so later on, like I said, a couple weeks later, Hannah in one of her videos showed an REM record and took the record out. And on the IRS label, I instantly thought, oh my gosh, I associate the Go-Go's with the IRS label. And so I mentioned that to her in the comments, and she's like, I didn't even know the Go-Go's was on the IRS label. I'm like, well, I didn't know REM was on the IRS label. So I thought that this might be kind of a fun game. There are so many different labels on records out there. When you see a label, what song or album or artist do you think of when you see that label? So to enter this contest, I want you to pick 5 different styles of labels. Now that can mean more than one company. I have 6 examples, and if 2 of them are from Warner Brothers, but they're different style of labels, so that counts. If you have the same style of label, doesn't count, guys. So I want you to pick 5 different albums. Now you don't need to have both of them, so you can pick out one album and say, when I see this label, this is what I think of, and I'll show you all of that. I know that this excludes some people because not everybody in the music community, the vinyl community, collects the format of vinyl records. Why did I call them vinyl records? I don't know. So to include everyone, there is also a second part to this as well, and I'll explain that later. So please keep watching. Would love as many people, including international, to enter this, have the opportunity to enter this contest. So let's stop gabbing. Let me stop talking. I'll just show a few examples here. So the first example, Steve Martin. This is Comedy Is Not Pretty. And a friend of mine, Cody, got this for me at a garage sale. And yeah, got it for, I think, $1 or something, maybe even 30 cents, who knows, quarter, whatever. It scratched crap. Oh my gosh. But anyway, this is the label, and it's on the famous Island or Palm Tree Warner Brother label. And this is the same label that Brandon showed in his Noble Records contest. And the song that he picked, and I don't have this song on 45, the song that I associated with this label that he showed was You Light Up My Life. And so I put a picture right here of that 45. Well, kind of funny the way I associate this. So every time I see this label, I think of that You Light Up My Life song. Well, let's keep moving because I have 5 more examples to save myself from the last one. Deep Purple. This is Purple Passages. It is on also the Warner Brothers label, but it's that green olive type label. And now this can be counted as a second one because same company, different label. So you can pick 5 variations of Epic if you want, because I can pretty much think of 5 different variations of Epic. But so anyway, Deep Purple. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of Black Sabbath Paranoid, or just Black Sabbath. It's also on the olive green Warner Brothers label. How about this one? Led Zeppelin number 2 is on the iconic green and orange Atlantic label. What do I think every time I see that? A lot of people probably think that. I think The Great Muppet Caper. It's also on that Atlantic label. How about this one? Greatest Hits of the Outlaws. This is on the artist, it's kind of that horizon sunset or sunrise there. Well, I don't have this on vinyl, the one that it reminds me of, but the song, Who You Gonna Call? Ghostbusters, from the original 1984 movie, not that new one. And that is Ray Parker Jr.'s hit single. So whenever I see this label, I think Crocus has this as well. How about this one? George Clinton, Double Uh-Oh. I bought this late September with Tim, DJ High Noon at the Orlando Record Show. This is on the Capitol, the Capitol kind of rainbow on the edge of the label. I think of, and again, I don't have this one, but I think of Paul McCartney's Spies Like Us, that Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd movie. Spies Like Us. I listened to that song so many times. I even had one of those Voltron mini die-cast statues, I don't know, figurines, and I would take the individual lions and mouth the words to Paul McCartney singing. I was a weird kid. I had a lot of time on my hands, and anyway, I'm not much different actually, but I still do that. No, I don't. Eric Clapton's Slow Hand. You probably know where I'm going with this one. This is on the RSO label, that hippo. Well, that hippo label always reminds me of the Bee Gees. This is Saturday Night Fever's original soundtrack, the Bee Gees. And then the last one I want to show is Cheap Trick, Next Position Please, on the Epic label. Iconic Epic label, and you probably know where I'm going with this one too. Michael Jackson's Thriller, also on that Epic label. So that's the contest. Show 5, at least 5. You don't get extra points for showing more, but show 5 at least, and what they remind you of. if you have the chance to edit in a picture, if you don't have the album or the artist that you're thinking of, try and add that. I'm not going to discount you for not showing it. I can look, all this stuff is on the internet, I can look that stuff up. Not that I'm going to grade you, because I'm not. But I promised another entry for those, another contest variant for those that don't collect vinyl or collect new vinyl, because I find that I have a lot of new vinyl and they don't show the code of those epic, those iconic labels. They are all customized after the customization front of CDs. A lot of this stuff went out the door. Everything on record kind of got custom labels. Anyway, so the second variant is share a 3 to 5 minute, and it can go over 5 minutes. Please go less. Don't go less than 3 minutes, though. I'm not going to time it. I'm not going to be the video cop or anything. Just want to hear a good portion of a story that you either haven't shared in the VC, I haven't seen, or you just haven't had the chance to share. Dealing with music, anything that's wide open. I want to hear a song. I want to hear a story about your collection, collecting, or being a musician, or anything. And so everyone can enter. International, more than welcome. Some more of the rules. You need to make a video. You need to subscribe to my channel. And then you also need to comment in the bottom comments. Don't share a link, but I'll notice that you posted a comment, and then I'll go to your channel and watch it. So what's the prize? The prize, oh my gosh, the prize. Very simple, $50 either in Amazon or in PayPal. For everyone overseas, I'm in Orlando, so I'm in the U.S. Anyone overseas, I can definitely wire that transaction to PayPal, no problem. If you live in the States and you don't want to use Amazon, you can do the same thing, just to PayPal. That's cool. Be fun to see. You make a winnings video, what you purchased with the video, and let me know. I like seeing that stuff. But $50 either in Amazon or PayPal, and yeah, pretty cool. I thought this would be a fun idea. Again, 5 albums, what the label reminds you of when you see that label, and then also, if you want to do both, if you want to do the labels, I'm calling it, I guess, the label game. I couldn't really come up with a better title, the label game, I guess. If you come up with a great title, let me know. But if you want to do both, if you want to do the label game and then also a story that you haven't shared with the VC, that'll get you a second entry. And probably, depending on the number of entries, I'll probably use that spinning wheel that's so popular in these contests. So anyway, everyone, thank you again. Trying to make this video as short as I can. It's probably getting up there in length, but that's what she said. Yeah, that works actually. Thank you all for your friendship. Thank you for your support for my channel, and hope you have fun with this contest. I know I'll have fun watching the videos. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon.